Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Churchill Downs here on Thursday. It is the 7th of May, 2026. Gonna look at the sixth race from Churchill, but before I get on to that, remember to follow me on X at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Some good racing today at Chester in the UK with some, good Derby prep races there. So I hope you check that out. Here stateside, we have some good racing this weekend at Aqueduct. So it's going to be a good weekend of racing. Slightly better racing, I think, in Europe this weekend, but that's up for debate by some people. But it's a good card today from Churchill. We're going to look at the sixth race here, which is an allowance optional claim purse $134,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Number one, 20,000 twice the main claim starter or state bred race, which number one through races of a claim price of 80,000 here. We have a field of 13 horses entered, but only 10 could go to the Matwin Turf course, the 1,600-meter journey, or 1 mile on the turf course. Going to take the five-horse Pitkin as a top selection. 5973 in the superfecta, 5973 super, top selection of five-horse Pitkin. And if you're ever traveling to Aqueduct, I hopefully think some of you people are going to be traveling to Aqueduct later this summer for closing day of Aqueduct ever. If you take Prospect Boulevard all the way down to Woodhaven to Queens Boulevard to Woodhaven to Cross Bay, stop at Pitkin Avenue, make a left, and there you are. There's Aqueduct. I don't think you get into that entrance with car anymore. I think you could walk through it though. But years ago, driving down Pitkin Avenue, getting to Aqueduct, make sure you make a left towards Pitkin Avenue. You don't want to go right into East New York. But this is back to the five horse Pitkin. Before you're called by Nyquist, Ian Wilkes trains Edgar Zayas gets the mount. Ran the horse most recently, 28th of February at Gulfstream. L16th, optional 25 claimer. A very nice race, winning by 3 quarters length. Good quality horses. He stalked on the inside that day. Swung out a little bit wide late, but he got the job done. An 88 buyer, that was a logical improvement from his previous race. He's back here to real turf today. He was running on the Gulfstream Park turf course. I think he get a good handle of it, and I think he could get the job done here today. It took him a little bit a couple starts to break the main, but he finally did on the 17th of January at Gulfstream, mile 16th in the main special weight. Went in by a neck that day. He sat back early, again, a little bit wide late, but that was the winning move on the turf course at Gulfstream early on, or in general in horse racing, but Gulfstream, especially on the turf course. Saving ground early, swing out wide the top of the lane. That was winning at Gulfstream this past winter, and he got the job done. An 83 buyer, major improvement off his dirt races prior to that. He ran a 65 buyer in defeat, going 6 furlongs here at Churchill, the main special weight back in November, finishing 6 by 8 1/4 lengths. Was off the bench, and he just really didn't show up that day. The previous race was the 8th of April, Keelan going a mile 16th in the main special weight, finishing fourth by 7 1/4 lengths. Again, not the best beginnings, and he just didn't really show up. His two races in South Florida on the dirt were okay. He ran an 85 buyer in his sophomore effort behind a Gosger, who's a decent horse, ran in the Preakness after that, went on to win the Lexington, I believe, after that. But his turf numbers come back a lot better. I like that Zayas is coming in to ride him 2-1. I know it's a crap price, but he could definitely win. I think the 9 horse Clever Mischief for Tyler Gaffney and Brendan Walsh going also hasn't won since last March of 2025. That came at Gulfstream, 1 mile optional 25. Went by a neck coming from the back of the pack. I thought that was a very good effort. Came back to run off the bench at Gulfstream after that in late December over the mile 16th and option 62, where he finished fifth by 1 1/4 lengths. It was his first start since the previous March. He needed the race. He was just flat. Came back to run pegs this week at Gulfstream, where he just had a very, very wide trip, never really getting into it. And then he came back to Keelan a few weeks ago. We're in a decent place. He just kind of hit the wall at the wire, but he's the kind of horse that's going through his form. He needs races off the bench. I like that he's training well turf way. Refreshing here at 9-2. We'll give him a shot in the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 6 from Churchill, going to take the 5 horse Pitkin. But kudos to the 9 horse Clever Mischief, 5973 Super, 5-9 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on X at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everyone.